Welcome back to another edition of Reality Check, your weekly deep dive into all things unscripted television. This week we're talking about The Voice and The X Factor.
Welcome back to 80s Night on The X Factor.
And I am here with Season 6 American Idol standout Melinda Doolittle, who's got a new CD on iTunes now. Check her out on iTunes, as Michael Lynch once said.
Exactly. I'm so excited. I love that people are giving me great feedback. All of that is awesome.
Let's jump right into The Voice this week. I've got to say, Top 12 week was kind of great in that no one really stumbled.
There were some performances that were just a bit lackluster for me, but it wasn't like a catastrophe at all. So I figured that some of the lackluster ones would be on the bottom.
You have the next 5 minutes to get your tweets in. The Voice Instant Save starts right now.
I did not see Kat going to the bottom, though. What in the world? She was amazing. She crowd surfed and stayed on pitch. She did kind of look at the audience like she was going to kill them right before she jumped in there.
Oh my God,
so maybe they were like,
that look. Everything came together this week. What had felt contrived or a little off-putting to me suddenly all made sense. And I think it really came down to song choice. Sail is something she might have sang in the real world.
and those shorts were cute.
Cat Robichaux moves on. Saved by America.
I think my favorite this week, you're gonna be shocked to hear, was Jackie Lee.
Like, I mean,
I'm about to hit something right here just talking about it.
Anybody that screams a line, and that's my favorite line in a song, when you're singing your tail off on every other line, you have won the battle for me.
I've got to give props to Christina also on song choice.
I chose Love is Blindness, the Jack White version.
A U2 song that's been recently covered by Jack White, and it's dark and it's moody, but she tapped into every ounce of emotion you need to make that song convincing.
Cold steel fingers so numb to feel.
Christina picks great songs, and then she picks a song that normally I would be mad about having to hear again on any reality singing competition.
It was really important for me to get back to Matthew's roots. With Hallelujah by Jeff Buckley, he's able to do that.
I think it should have been retired on reality singing competitions after Jason Castro did it on Idol. Honestly, like that should have been it. And then Matthew Schuller comes on and it's like, oh, this is kind of great.
But you don't really care for music, do you?
He dialed it back a bit, like, and then brought in the strength. I didn't expect that from him. I mean, went #1 on iTunes.
He transcended all of my pent-up bad feelings. And I have a lot of pent-up bad feelings, as viewers of this show know.
He removed most of your bad feelings because I think you gave him an A-.
Yes.
And there was nothing minus about that performance. Nothing. Like, it should have been an A+. I don't understand why it wasn't, except for the song choice. So obviously, he didn't remove everything.
Russian judge dinged him for song choice.
When they zoomed in on him and his face was like glowing, and then he finished the song and just kind of licked his lips real quick. Now we're
You've watched
totally...
it a couple of times. Now you're getting a little creepy, Melinda Doolittle. I'm just gonna put it out there. You've called me out before.
How old is he again? How old is he again? Is he a baby too?
Not old enough, girl.
Oh, shoot.
So your top 3 this week, if you had to put it down to a list.
Matthew, Jackie Lee, Kat.
For me, it would be Jackie Lee, then a singer to be named in a moment, and Kat. And my number 2 is Cole Vosbury. I mean, seriously?
Okay.
Like,
he's my honorable mention.
Oh my God, he was so good this week. Blake in the past has been the kind of mentor who picks the songs you expect his singers to sing. I was expecting him to pick something for Cole that would involve like a jug and a washboard. And all of a sudden Blake is saying, Miguel adorned, and I was like, what?
Adorned by Miguel.
I love hearing Blake say Miguel adorned.
Right.
Adorned by Miguel.
I loved when CeeLo was like,
I think one of your black friends probably helped you pick the song up for him.
I didn't think the guy whose beard actually resembles a Muppet character could bring the sexy times to the Voice stage, but now I'm sort of like, okay, Cole. Like, okay, Cole Vosbury.
Well, you gotta know.
it was that falsetto towards the end when he, listen, Cole. That was sexy. Very good, very good.
Let's talk about Elimination super quickly. I kind of felt like America got it right putting Johnny and Josh in the bottom three. I would have put Austin in with them. I had to actually look up Austin's song before we taped this show to remember what he sang.
I remember it was country, and that Blake said,
once the country audience embraces somebody, they don't expect them to go country, they just embrace them.
I remember that he hit a high note, and it was pretty. I remember that Josh did Man in the Mirror with no runs, but then coincidentally, no feeling.
If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself, come on, make the change.
I like that Johnny did something different with a Phil Collins song I'm not really into,
Right.
but I think he was, 10th or 11th best this week.
Twice, 'cause it's another day for you and me in paradise.
I've got to bring up a contestant we haven't been talking about much on Reality Check, and that is Tessa Anne. And I understand that intellectually, from a pure singing standpoint, because this is The Voice, she should probably be in my top 2 or 3 every week.
Tessa Anne's talent is otherworldly. That's a Grammy-winning voice.
She is flawless, powerful, rangy. Tessa Anne is always like 5th or 6th on my list. Why am I not connecting with her? Is it just me?
It's not just you, but I don't really understand why as much, because she really is technically the best singer on the show. I don't know if it's the song choices. I don't know if it's her personal connection to the songs.
She and Adam need to cook up something we do not expect from her.
Right.
The last few seasons, risk was not always rewarded on this show. Playing it up the middle, staying in your lane, as they like to say, seemed to pay off. But I feel like this season we're going in a slightly different direction where unexpected, risk-taking, mind-blowing is where it's at.
Maybe because she started off so high and everybody else seems like they're having some sort of trajectory going into it.
We love growth on these shows.
Maybe we're setting her to a different bar, because the girl is good.
Let's jump into X Factor real quick.
Welcome back to the X Factor. It's 80s night.
We've got to talk about the groups category, and I know you have a little bone to pick with the groups.
Welcome back to 80s night on X Factor.
This has always been an issue for me on X Factor. When you have a group of people, I feel like they should sing their own harmonies. Like, they should not be backed by 4 different background singers, plus some sort of choir that is, I don't know where. Like, they shouldn't be backed by all of that, and then as a group, just get to do solo lines and sing in unison. I don't think it's fair, I don't think it's right, and I think that if it does happen, then the least that we can expect from them is that their solo lines be great and their unison be on pitch. I don't understand Sweet Suspense and Restless Road. Those are the groups that I don't understand.
Unfortunately, America did not put you through this this time, but I'm sure it's not going to be the last. You see, if you thank you so much.
Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. Like, I could sing Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. I can do it, and I can't sing.
Do it. Do it.
You're not gonna make me go down that Restless Road. You're not. Those Restless Road
nice.
boys, you're gonna play out in the parking lot. You're gonna roll up your sleeves. That's your voting strategy. And then the one kid's like, I did pole vaulting, so I'm gonna help with motion. And then he stands there like, meh, like not move. They didn't move at all.
Lose your blues. Everybody cut the loose.
Those shorts on those girls that were dancing with them were way too short for the family hour.
Whatever goes on outside of the singers on X Factor is always distracting and baffling. When Tim was singing, what was it? Take a look at me now.
My ever-loving Lord. When he sang Against All Odds.
That's Against All Odds. When he was singing that song, which shouldn't ever be sung again on a reality singing competition, the girl that didn't have any pants on, that was just like doing some sort of interpretive.
She didn't have any pants on.
She didn't have pants.
He knows he's getting upstaged because he has like the stage presence of beige paint.
Even shed the tears.
And then Crazy Pants, Paulina, puts him with this interpretive dance in front of him.
You sang like Tim.
No, we're not discussing her. We're not.
We're not even going to talk about Paulina.
Welcome back to 80s Night on X Factor.
I'm Haley Steinfeld, and you're watching ENTV. Hi, my name is Kiernan Shipka, and you're watching ENTV.
Aubrey Plaza, ENTV. I just touched it with my mouth, sorry.